Now, in this video, we are going to take up one more problem on projections of lines. Problem number 68. How to solve this problem by using three-dimensional analysis and also by using the sketchbook. A straight line capital PQ is inclined at 45 degrees to HP and 30 degrees to VP. The point P is in HP and the point Q is in VP. The length of the straight line is 65 mm. Draw the projections of the straight line capital PQ. So as you said, the point P is in HP. So now you can see that point P is in HP and the point Q is in vertical plane. You can see that point Q is in vertical plane. The length of the straight line is 65 mm and its inclination with respect to HP and VP is given with 45 degrees and 30 degrees respectively. So how to start with problem? Always we have to start this problem whenever the point is in HP and the other point is in VP. Always we need to start from the top view. So consider any point and you mark this point as Q1, and then from there you draw a line which is inclined at 30 degrees to VP, which is measure the distance of 65, and you mark this point as small p. Then you project this point directly onto the horizontal plane, to the XY line, and you mark this point as P dash, and from here you measure 45 degrees and mark an angle of 65, and then this will going to be the locus of Q in the front view, and you mark this as Q2 dash and join P dash Q2 dash with a dotted line. Now we have the true length in the vertical plane and also the true length in the horizontal plane. So how to find out the front view and top view? As we know that it is the P dash is on HP, so obviously Q1 dash should also be on HP. So you're going to get P dash Q1 dash, which is the true length in the horizontal plane, because PQ1 is the true length in the horizontal plane. So as the top view is in the top view is in true length, its corresponding front view is parallel to XY. So P dash is on XY line and Q1 dash is also on XY line. But Q1 dash is not on XY line. It is the locus of Q is above HP. So with P dash as center, taking the radius of P dash Q1 dash, you draw an arc such that it will going to cut the locus of Q in the front view here and mark this point as Q dash, then join P dash Q dash with a dark line. So as we get this Q dash, then you are going to get the capital Q here, and this point will going to be joined when this will going to be the line which is the actual line in space. So how we are getting that? So here how exactly we are trying to do that? So we are trying to do that when we are taking this P and Q in space, you are going to get this point directly Q1. Now once you find when we want to find out the top view, so how to find out this top view now? So as we know that it is the true length in the vertical plane, so now we have to take it parallel to XY. So when you are projecting this, you are projecting this, both P and Q2 are in front of VP by 30, in front of VP, which is parallel to XY line. Its corresponding will going to be in the true length. So you are going to get this PQ2 is the line which is going to be in the true length. But now when you are rotating this line, so here with P and Q2, which is parallel to XY in the top view, so with P and center, with PQ2 as the radius, you rotate it such that Q is in front of VP by this distance, but actually it should lie on the vertical plane. So with P as center, taking the radius of PQ2, draw an arc so that it will go to cut here. So this is the line with P and Q, which will go to be the top view line, but that line is not visible here because that P and Q, which is the line in space, is hiding this particular the top view line. So this is how we can be able to analyze it in 3D. Now we want to go for the in a stepwise. So to do that, first we are going to get the top view line, so that is 65 mm at 30 degrees. So you're going to get the front view, so you're going to get the true length, so you have the locus of Q. So then with P as center, taking the radius of PQ1, you rotate it such that it will going to cut the locus of Q here, and you mark this point as Q dash, then join P dash Q dash with a dotted line. So that is how you will be able to get the front view. And now here, so you from Q1 you measure 30 degrees at an angle of 65, 30 degree angle at a distance of 65, and you mark this point as small p. Then from here you draw a vertical projector and you will go to get the front view P dash, and from here you measure an angle of 45 degree and draw an inclined line, of 65 mm. So you're going to get the locus of Q in the front view. So we know that this is the true length in HP. Obviously, that line has to be parallel to HP. So P dash is an HP. So Q1 dash should also be an HP. Now the line is parallel. With P dash as center, taking the radius of P dash Q1 dash, you draw an arc so that it will going to cut the locus of Q in the front view, and you mark this point as Q dash. Then join P dash Q dash with a dot line. So you got the front view. So similarly, again, I want to take this the true length in the vertical plane. So now I want to find out the top view now. So to find out the top view, with P as center, taking the radius of PQ2, you have to rotate it. So how I will going to do it? Now we know that it is the true length in the vertical plane. So that line should be parallel to VP in the vertical plane. So now both P and Q2 are in front of VP by the same distance. So as we look from the top view, this PQ2 is the line which is parallel. So as we get this line parallel, so then with P as center, taking the radius of PQ2, draw an arc so that Q will going to be on the locus of Q, which will be on the XY line. So you're going to get PQ, then join this with a dark line. So how I can show this in orthographic view? We can see that since this is the true length in the vertical plane, obviously the line has to be parallel. P is in front of VP and also Q2 in front of VP by same distance. Now we can see PQ2 is the line which is parallel to XY in the top view, obviously, but actually Q2 should not be in front of VP by this distance, but Q2 should be on vertical plane. With P at center, PQ2 as the radius, to draw an arc so that it will going to cut the locus of Q in the front view, in the top view on the XY line, and you mark P and Q with a join P and Q with a dot line. So this is how you will be able to analyze in 3D as well as in the stepwise. Now we will going to try to solve this problem by using the sketchbook. So first to draw that, first we are going to take XY line and you mark VP and HP. Consider any point on the XY line in the top view and you mark this point as Q1. So from Q1 you measure an angle of 30 degrees by using the protractor. Below XY line you draw a line by using the compass with Q1 as center, taking the radius of 65, cut an arc on that 30 degree line and you mark this point as P. Join P and Q and Q1 with little bit thicker than the XY line. So from P you draw a vertical projector such that it will going to cut the XY line because P dash is on HP. So you mark this point as P dash. And here you mark this as capital P, you have marked this as capital P, and here you mark this as capital Q. So from P dash as center, taking the angle of 45 degree, you draw an inclined line by using the protractor. You measure that angle, and by using the compass with P dash as center, taking the radius of 65, cut an arc on the 45 degree line. We're going to mark this point as Q2 dash, then join and then draw a dash dot line, which will going to be the locus of Q in the front view. So this point will be Q2 dash. Then join P dash Q2 dash with little bit thicker than the XY line, and you mark this point as capital Q. Now, as we know that this is the true length in the horizontal plane, so P dash and Q1 dash should be parallel to XY. So you already have P dash which is on HP, and Q1 dash should also be on HP. So you mark this point as Q1 dash. Now the point Q1 is both on vertical plane and as well as in the horizontal plane. But actually Q1 is not on the horizontal plane, but it is above HP by this distance. So with P dash as center, by using the compass, you measure the radius of P dash Q1 dash. With P dash as center, you draw an arc so that it will going to cut the locus of Q in the front view. And you mark this point as Q dash, then join P dash Q dash with a dark line. So now we got the top view. Similarly, I want to find out the top view. So to find out the top view, we have to take the front view line, true length. You know that this is the true length in the vertical plane, that is P dash Q2 dash. As we know, P is in front of VP by this distance. Q2 should also be in front of VP by same distance. From P, you draw a horizontal projector, and similarly from Q2 dash, you draw a vertical projector, so that both P and Q2 are parallel to XY line in the top view. So then, but actually Q2 is not in front of VP, but Q is on VP. So with P as center, by using the compass, you measure a radius of PQ2, draw an arc such that it will go to cut on the XY line here in the top view. And you mark this point as Q, then join P and Q with a dark line and join Q and Q dash, both will going to lie on the same line. So this is how you will be able and show all the dimensions which has been shown as shown. And this is how, since he has given only to draw the projections, so we have drawn this projections and we need not have to find the true inclination, the apparent inclinations or the apparent length. It is not required as he has not given anything to find out. So this is how you will be able to write the solution by using the sketchbook. Thank you.